Panda, panda, panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just at the lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family, wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a
situation team. They're tough. So, but I'm really proud of our guys. We had a lot of guys step up today, played well, and made enough plays in all three phases of the game. Got plays in the kicking game, offensively, defensively. Really played, a complementary game the way we need to play it against a good football team like this. And it's really proud of the way the guys, stood up and came through. We were missing a few players, and we had a couple guys that were playing, I'm sure, well less than 100%, but really sucked it up and played hard for the team, and gave us a great effort tonight. So it was certainly a game that was a lot about field position, and we had pretty good field position, probably the better part of the field position in the game. So that was important in all areas. So that was a big key to the game for us. And of course, taking care of the ball was critical. Not turning it over, and handling things well. The conditions were challenging out there, but Tom and the receivers, the backs did a great job. Specialists, I mean, they all did a good job in less than ideal conditions. So. I think anytime you get through a game like that and take care of the football, that's objective number one. So that was good. Good to win.
If you have questions, raise your hand. We'll pass the mic to you. We'll start with Nick O'Malley. We're opening the locker room with 2 minutes.
Bill, I wanted to ask you about those conditions. It's easy to sit in the press box or watching TV and go, oh, it's raining. But how much of an impact does the wind, the temperature, and the precipitation play on the offense, particularly in the passing game and trying to get the ball out, especially downfield towards the lighthouse end of the field?
Yeah, I think anywhere on the field was hard. The ball's wet, your hand's wet, the field was a little slick, and the wind was a factor. I don't know that any one of them were just unplayable, but when you add them all up together, it just made it very challenging. The wind kind of came and went, it gusted a little bit, and then it would calm down. Same thing with the rain. At times it was a little steadier, and then it seemed like it let up a little bit, but it was just continuous throughout the day. So, again, I can't say enough positive things about the way our skilled players handled that, and defensively, it's a big challenge tackling, especially against a great back like Elliott or Prescott or guys like that. They're all wet. You're all wet. It's hard to grab a hold of anything and be a good tackler. Be a good tackling team. I thought we tackled pretty well today. We, made some plays where they came up short of the first down because we tackled well. So that was again, it was challenging, but our guys did a good job.
Bill, you talked about a number of guys stepping up. Can you talk about the rookie receivers, particularly Nikhil stepping up today to help guys out?
They stepped up. They had a couple big plays. Again, not perfect. We still got a long way to go. I think they're learning every time they step on the field, whether it's practice field, game field, or even walkthrough. But certainly they made plays that we needed today to win. Weren't a lot of points scored, and they were involved in either the field position or the actual scoring of it that Nikhil had. So, they did a nice job.
That's Nikhil Harry. Expect to hear a lot of game management questions for Jason Garrett.
But certainly the weather had an impact on both offenses. It's really hard to handle the ball throughout the game. The throwing and catching. There were obviously a lot of balls on the ground, a lot of balls going off receivers' hands on both sides, and it's just the nature of it. And thought the biggest thing you have to do is just keep banging away. And I do think we made some plays in the passing game. Thought Dak really hung in there well. Thought our guys handled the ball better and better as the game wore on, but that certainly was a factor. Obviously, New England plays great defense, one of the best defenses in the NFL this year. They're going to make it hard on you. They're going to make you earn it. And, again, it was going to be a challenging game for us. We knew that, moving the football. Weather certainly played a factor in it. Ultimately, we didn't make enough plays at the critical moments to score enough points.
Why kick the field goal with 6 minutes to play?
Yeah, just to give us a chance coming back the other way, 4th and 7, making a 4-point game. If they go ahead and kick a field goal coming back, you still have a chance to be in the game. And then, would we get it back with just under 3 with a chance to go win it? So just felt good about that decision at that time.
Considering the way that how difficult it was offensively and how to get down there, you needed the 59-yard play by Cobb. Did you consider it all to go for it there and maybe even pin them down?
Yeah, you consider all options, obviously, in that situation. When it went to 4th and 7, it became a little bit more, not quite as manageable as you'd like it to be in that situation to go for it.
Is it hypothetical, but were you, if you would have gotten 3-4 yards on 3rd down there, would you have been more likely to go for it at that point?
Yeah, obviously, if the 4th down is more manageable, you're more likely to go for it in that situation.
Did you have an idea in mind on what it was, what a manageable 4th was there?
Just a more manageable one, 4th and short.
3rd and 1, it turned into 3rd and 11. Was there any talk there about trying to run to get the first down, or why not run the ball there?
Yeah, we had a run pass check in at that point, and because of what they played, we threw it and converted the first down, and unfortunately we had a tripping penalty that put us back.
Do you still think that was a better decision to kick the field goal?
Yeah, obviously it didn't work out for us, unfortunately. So played it out. We had a great opportunity to go win the ball game at the end. So in that situation, if they bleed the clock and in the game you don't get it back again, that's one scenario. But when you get a chance to go to get the ball back and have a chance to go win the ball game, you just want to give yourself that opportunity.
The 2 tripping penalties, can you talk about those?
I can't. I didn't really see them.
What kind of effect did you think the conditions had on the performance of the offenses?
Yeah, obviously it was a challenging day. It was windy, it was wet the whole day. It was hard to handle the football, for the quarterbacks, for the receivers, for the runners, on both sides. We both were playing in the same conditions, so you just had to battle through it and keep scratching and clawing. I do think as the game wore on, we did a better job handling the ball, but you can't be quite as precise in your passing game when the conditions are like this. You have to develop a mutter's mentality and somehow, some way get the job done. And I thought, for the most part, we were banging away and trying to do that.
What happened on the block time, what you saw from what was the break?
Yeah, I don't want to really comment until we see it on the tape.
What about the delay on the punt before their last drive for the field goal? You had the delay and then grab game and then illegal motion.
Yeah, the delay had something to do with the protection, what they were doing, not having a returner. So we just wanted to make sure we were squared away against their rush, and then we brought the on the one after that, we brought the outside guy in, the flyer in, and we snapped the ball quickly to combat it. So obviously, we want to handle those situations a little bit better.
Can you in it late, but falling behind early again, especially on the road in these conditions, does that make it even more difficult for you guys to overcome?
Yeah, obviously you want to play well in the first half. You'd like to get ahead in the ball game. That didn't happen today. I thought our guys did a good job battling back. The block punt and the interception, the minus territory, were big plays early on in the game that gave them their scoring opportunities. I thought our defense did a good job making them drive the football throughout the game, and did a really good job just really slowing that offense down. Obviously the quarterback is the best that ever was, and they got a lot of really good players on that side of the ball. So I thought the defense stepped up really throughout the game, and unfortunately we didn't do enough to score enough points to win it on our end.